This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
New tin Lartey Marijata ho no ma hweda branch di ebre. New.
Machomasovo studio has say na ya na bonsa ka welcome to the cash room. And ya sesa di no kra sika fo ni nyina no omusika na samoko. Na ya di teams na hon komo of course. Every time bia na we keep update on your Ghana Premier League your preseason no ya ka has spoke a lot ya ka Kumasa Asante Kotoko a lot ya ka Nsuatre ya ka a lot about Samatex so mumi enu kwa Africa. And of course the last team to be in Africa competition for Ghana alongside Dreams you know Medeama ohu omo e wo screen so national squad we ya FPA at football is every time bia no transitions go through the preseason processes now and they say ebi mo beko na ebi mo so aba. So in running you through Medeama squad no omo goalkeeping department no that's rich and very original. Original in the sense that Felix Trade that's so Apia Kubi Junior that's so and of course Abdul Adams Jabal so from King Faisal. So goalkeeper senede bako kura ni hono ma oko oba defense no a obenya Kamara Dean ewo right back of course a young starter and Nkrumah so Kodwamo has been exited, is left out of the squad. Minim say or ne club for area we are nisa. So Kamara Dean and Nkrumah or right back or left back almost so asa lusu back ho obenya Fatao Amidu no sesi ayeka say no or Egypt a osina kan, but there's also another Fatao or no so ewo Meka Fatao Sulemana or no so left back position ho. So o can't Medeama squad na obenya Sheriff obenya Isaac Bobison these guys you know our left back department or move into midfield. Now wababeto and as before midfield no yanko central defenders you know. So Medeama making a lot of changes pa Emmanuel Kujoho Kofi Asman de Okolon El Asco El Togo. So Kofi Asman so out of the squad, but Bamusa the captain or no so that so our squad num Kwabnamo or Michael Enu from central midfield to be bought as a central defender from Ash Gold, Bibiari Gold Stars. On do na mining towns no wa ba bia sika wona Michael Enu or no so Oka squad no as a central defender Emmanuel Boafo, and of course and as a Kwabena Boafo and of course Benya Nurudin and also so train set Denmark say deal ni bomo Nurudin because say Joe epe abranti ya sem papa or your quality of course Blaster so when your chance e ball e rahod when you feature so much e wo ho obeba abedru central midfield na ye come Manuel Mante God knows Japasu from Tamale City last season. Omone Medeama ball last game of the season no omode commemorate more championship na omone God knows Japasu agent Edin Koma quickly boy in by Africa no he was excellent. Ono that so a part of the squad and Ibrahim Labi so ho ya wie na Kofi Babel Godfrey and Joshua Admandia we see Tela Bernardino Tete Derek Fodjo Ebenezer Akabi Kingsley Braye and of course Andy Kumi, all of these guys in the general or more Abba Bedru Medeama. So squad no in whole and I'm running through no both or more and more. Let's talk about the transitions of team from Koforudi or Mokoya Yeniho, but you need to tell her any Koma Ekoso. Osha squad we are vital. Our squad USA movie. Of course, Ubenya Nurudin me body the enche Kofi Asman so mo fata wo. Not just a lie ye me and say what actually ha me come back row no. Osha 1 2 3 4 5. Omo nyina ko akababa musa penigina the captain lone defender no kan catch. Vital has exited. Ubenya Fatao Kofi Asman Nurudin is on the way out or doorstep na no ho and Jonathan so the key striker ko ase hade. Available. So what is the transition process so our takwa and for that matter Medeama come? Yeah, now you can't Medeama season last season after some G League no mutra in a league table. In fact more than Obenya Ali Young Africans Tanzania, Obenya CR Belouizdad, and of course Medeama and that way. Now man for say Medeama they try to group room. In fact, over that top no yearly if you wanna Obeyi younger Nefri second table, and of even for Belouizdad, some place third no, or coach no, a lot of questions were flown on his table. So on answer those questions, you know, and I made Medeama 4 points from these teams, you know. It means Medeama ya the power, but the repercussions that ensued after Africa and they say affected Medeama traditional position ya na the biano, but that top four no. It really had an impact negatively on their stay in the Ghana Premier League. So I'm about 8th. with just a goal plus of 1. Now, Medeama season and court said no more pay. After match day 34, no more 49 points, of which and to me and 4 more we are the top 4. In fact, yapa. Now, Takwa for not a penny so say combining the 2 championships in Africa. And if you know, and your Bayana Abrewani, the man say onjo, into summer test a common. That's also common in Swatre and it yapreko. Now, it really affected Medeama. They had lot of games and now a war say I'm free Africa and ball. You know, we kept saying says I'm ball no move to me and gather those points and one a bit me abua Medeama. But it was never the case. Vincent Atinga, the key captain for the side, or not so transition there. A yako say I smooth one says squad fe ocean back row no back up anywhere. But the key thing here. The coach now Olidi Omodiomo Africa, the coach Evans Adote, the chairman Bia Obia, and also that's all. But there's a but. This was a coach, I know Olidi Omo as a head coach, but I say in the role no assistant as a technical head of the whole club, no. On next say Omo junior side, no, we also middle class, no, we also when necessary promoted, no, technical department, no, coach Adote. Then came in Kapor Niboja. This is a gentleman on Olidi Medeama CCA, hoping set. But be a Medeama, a young natural habitat in the top 4, no, from the days of Coach Samabuadu. Now other coaches, Abu Rabi, Coach David Duncan, Bahoka Krabi, you know, a grand shot, any coach, I'm not sure, so Kwam Kakrabi, they never survived until the last game of the season, last 2 seasons, and a coach Evans Adote fire, African and see, and a papa, a barber Jumano. You know, we gave him the benefit of the doubt based on the fact that this season not taking off away. But this is in there, I am sure, said, Takwa Fobe demanded a lot of responsibility at the free papa. So, but she team, you know, I mean, a team, a ball with a lot of flamboyancy. Medeama and set it up, say, Okwa could defend it. They always want to play to the full limit of their squad in an expansive way. 4-3-3, 4-2-3-1, it's been the key hallmarks in terms of formations for Medeama. And Omar is very successful. Talking about the core part of the squad now, Omar is available. Because the core part of the squad, so every squad, 6B, 7B, 5B, who define a consistency every time. You find out those guys say Omar squad. So Felix Che, the performance for Africa now is top notch. Now the Osha team is no need to. In fact, was stadium one Osha Felix Che at the Omar from or Egypt and Tanzania. Felix Che. In fact, one could rub last time, you know, personally, Nehamepa. Not the performance in here. But the most beautiful part, and I say, he kept his shape until that injury, you know, Ebehano. He serves as one of the key members of the squad. And Apia Kubi, and Adams, back, you know, back in central defense. But Bamusa, he continues to be the campaign on their captain, Timbo 6. Now, 6 in the bonnet for crack, very, very soft, but very, very competent. Baba Musa is the captain for Medeama. He's part of the core. Back in that same defense, you know, Kamara Dean Mamudu. Now, you're very versatile. About 2, about 3. Now, or move right and then left wing. As if so when you defender cry. In fact, Africa na Medeama core, you know. In terms of open play, na Medeama is effective cry. And the best set pieces here, other teams in the no more salute too. Now, set pieces, you know, one of the key guys na Medeama use, you know, Kamara Dean. A solo very, very dominable. Dominating aerial situations, baby. But in fact, so also were very good. Kamaradin from Karela, from Ashgold, from Medeama, were reaching the prime. Umuvi ba midfield, Manuel Mante, Nampese, big club. Bia or pesa or kofano no ye call bar hana me catch and say ko yin me honest say yeba. Yeko Musparko so be Jabranti. He's the main man in midfield. Obo one Vitala or no obe partner no. Obo 2-man midfield ama men kan say one Vital. Obo 3-man midfield. God no Japasu be kan one. On one be sa so aginam. And he's been the nucleus of that midfield for some time now. Manuel Mante, he never moved. He's always staying. Na oko onim kakra no akoto nyankopon nim Japasu. God knows Japasu. It's good. Now you're very, very quiet. Sometimes unya players in Libya could but in terms of the play, no, you're very good. This is another player, Prosper Boache. Now, talk of what you Now, in the final third, now Jonathan so acquire no general, how na issue no pa. Many issues so Medeama midfield, no many issues so goalkeeping. I told you, those are the most condensed zones of the field for Medeama. But in the final third, it's been a bit shallow and empty. Literally, after say Jonathan so acquire, the goals have dried. Now the partnership with Derek Fordjoy have never been replaced. Therefore, Johnny saw a bit of partnership during the second round of the season. But that partnership got cracked at some point because now Derek into me fit so well into the Africa. Said they're not both here man for who the trickery, how he dashes off the lines, and stay in the channel. Said they are about 1-on-1 and Derek but not take you off on the general. We didn't see that of Derek for draw in the Africa. Not against Remo, not against Oroya, Beluzat or Ali. Not to talk about Janga. Derek is a developing player. I told him, say he should calm down. Now, coach is no abutre Edemanipa, and of course, Nana Kofi Babel. This player there, you can't be a young one or field so pa. In fact, or Chikarito. A coin of Befaso and Asante Thomas Mulakra. A coin of Befaso Berra boxing. You have no idea. I mean, go and watch his goal against Horoya or Cape Coast. He took the whole defenders by surprise. He's also available. Kofi Babel, our attack will be very versatile. Too quite but I'm sure he's back into the fold and come on, he's back and kicking Bernardino Tate. Gidi man forward Bernardino Muno and you're reflecting yet. Bernardino a soccer count home against Oroya. Now we're off. Many of the clubs in now we're off. And I've been told it's a Preseason way there. Oh, far and Yama and Yagro crash. So in the final third for Medeama, Unya Hunipa or budget attack and the scene, but it's Joshua Ajman, Yako African open striker. In fact, no Masowa Hotonwa, Joshua. No, yeah, Juma Papa. I mean, a bull partner. At the said the Kobna Yaro, Ayama Eric Bakuya, I talk to confess it. Joshua Juma, he is not really prolific. In terms of potency, he's a bit average. But the partnership with Jonathan Sowano allows Sowa to flourish in many zones in the final third. And this is Joshua Ajman. I'm told, Asteris Awon, be a coin be obeko. Who is this guy? Dear we say Taylor. Now Taylor ya no automatic defenders but at Medeama, in fact, Osha picture ya it speaks volumes. The picture talks about a lot about and stay. He hasn't really cemented the position. Said they're not all year our Karela or the dear with Safutella partnership our Karela. Or Bia me face or more. Now more the talk of the dressing room. But after moving to Medeama, two can buy the physical for whatever. But this is a new dawn for Medeama. Andre Kumi comes into the conversation. Say from Kumasi Asante Kotoko, other clubs, Wako Serbia, Andre Kumi, about 95% almost a done deal for Medeama. So we're asking, is Andre Kumi going to be the new focal point for Medeama? Now we'll replace Jonathan Sowana. Then let's talk about this formation. Krabia or on Tien Komoebi. Kotoko Nyakupon Yaduma Friday. Mobama TnA IAD. And as I made the first goal of the new stadium, I caught the history books in who is writing his name. Is it going to be from Krobia or Medeama? Medeama formation met me the red game, all things considered, a home command a year. Kamara Dean Babon right back, Fatao Suleiman Babon left back or back in central defense, my boy Emmanuel Kujo, no my boy Michael Enu, but Omachipe, Media Pia Kubi, about to go post him. Appear could be from Accra Lions or grow steadily each and every season, Biano or Bapa. Appear could be I'm of the highest hope, say, given time, more minutes. But me, you want to baffle Joy Hano, Medeama because competing with somebody also I was Rosana Edding pa. But appear could be over. So appear could be my goal post Kamara Dean Suleimana Fatau, Emmanuel Kujo, Michael Enu completes the back five for no. 4-2-3-1, God knows Japasu, and a partner Manuel Bante as my double pivot or pivot 1 and 2. I'm about Kofi Babel, Derek Fodjo, and then a certain Godfred Aban as my number 10. Free attacking midfielders will bet me a body, Joshua, a German Achi. Now, you can say a lone striker. You are not Juma away and Dawson Pa. You can say Unkwan, a Wujina top. Or more auxiliaries and answer supporters, or more tries on back augmented game. No. Yeah, not necessarily over an expansive profile. So Joshua Ajman may lead him a line. But me beam in a typical 4-3-3 where Kofi Babel and Derek Fodjo been full attacking duties alongside Joshua Ajman. Dear, not just a creative hub, no. And now Babejina Godfred Aban. So as a player to link up with Derek Fodjo on the left channel, to link up with Kofi Babel in the right channel, to support Joshua Ajman as a second striker. Now I drop it, I build it up with God knows Japasu and then Manuel Mante. So in terms of creativity, Godfred Aban and the Bebome 10 in the typical 4-3-3 with double pivot staying just behind him. This is a second formation, probably. Bubehu Ewatakwa. Now, yani busa say. A Banesana or Bernardino Tete so da. Then where will be Joshua Ajman? It is the same 4-3-3. But Kofi Babel movie echo number 9, a possible formation. against Kotoko Friday. Na Kofi Babel movie con 9 dia why in the best ho then came in Bernardino Tete therefore you be maintaining left ho the okwa Derek or the better form pa so 4-3-3 with a lot of changes and rotations e wo team num na oh sha ya na ka formation e adwuma no the formation do work but you know roles also do work as well but okay can 4-2-3-1 4-3-3 ni bomu another convertible formation abetimi anya the 4-1-4-1 4-1-4-1 with Manuel Mante as a lone pivot. Na adia makan earlier no who say 4-2. But I feel you God knows if I'm gonna 4-1. The TnA say Manuel Mante is a good tackler because DM no onkwana oba. So with the ability to pass, build out, have the ball at your feet with a very composed manner. And of course, so a good tackler. So a blend of physique and technique and the ball is a lone pivot no. Na so when physique no anya de obi on ho oden abato nchen when technique no anya de obi or technique about balance but you know Manuel Mante is a balance himself. He can tackle, he can pass. No any 4-1-4-1 no dey tia me na to lone pivot to ha say but 4 na wani mu no e super and the best Kotoko defense ne pa mo sha no so if Medeama has to go with Kofi Babel, Godfrey Ban, God knows Japasu, Derek Fajo, playing just behind and Dikumi if are returning to training. Now we pick form now umbetimi afete na dia. In placement of Adjumano, Medikumi beto na 4 way there. Test Kotoko defense ne pa. All these are probables. Medeama betimi align up Ediashia Kumase Asante Kotoko. Na said ya na Sejo Yusuf Brofubino. Say a high powered delegation. Power the never share or no a yin crofo be free mu but you should have a game because it's a preseason game. I did be TnA no historically who scores that first goal why not on the team history books in ni nyina no all roads leads to Takwa and Aboso Stadium Sejo amena ni achire ma na o kwa o de masho botum e de makota kwa okay all right all you need to know about Medeama Abranti abiem ye papa de ebikura asan aka ho dumenu apemu anisa ye pim so local stories no and egusu a de ebrem no Kessben television Kessben 93.3 Kessben 92.9 Accra